Hi guys, welcome back to Glass and Sparkle. So what I have for you today is a review on the Chalkola watercolor brush pens. I've actually never used brush pens before, so I'm very curious to see how they are and how they perform. So yeah, it's a different technique than regular watercolors, so let's try them out and see how they are. Okay, so I'm going to start off by doing just a quick sketch of something. I think I'm going to do a butterfly just because I love butterflies. I think they're so pretty. And this is not going to be a realistic looking butterfly. I just want to do something simple and maybe a little bit cartoony to be able to try out some of these colors. So I'm just going to make a little circle for the head. Make a little body for him. Probably shouldn't have made the pencil markings quite that dark, but oh well. Alright, so let's get a little bit of an area where we can make some colors. Alright, let's start with that and just see what we can do. So they have this first color here. Now I wish that the colors were actually on the markers themselves, but they actually have them on the back of the box, but I honestly have no way of knowing what color this is. Just this first one, I do know is called fall green. No, see, I don't know. Or is it lemon yellow? I don't know. But I'm going to go in with this because it looks so pretty. And I just want to, ooh, wow. These, look how vibrant that is. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow. That's super pretty. Okay. So I think I'll do a little bit of, let's do like a pinkish color. Blend that in. And I don't know how these blend or anything, so I'm just going to give it a little wash of color like this and see what happens. All right, let's try to blend that out and just see what the result is. Okay, so I got some water on my brush. I don't know how much water I need. Whoa, that was probably too much water. Okay, so these might be the kind, I don't see it blending too much. So these might be the kind that you need to wet the paper first and then go in with the watercolor markers. So like I'm trying to blend that out and it's not really doing anything. So let's try to go in here, a little bit more of that color. See if we can get a blend in here. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Okay, let's get a little bit of that pretty orange in there and see what that does. Very pretty. I like the blend there. All right. Oh, that's very pretty. All right. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try this again a little bit to blend that in because, yeah. All right. Maybe darken this up a little bit, just a little. It's hard to draw or paint at this angle, honestly. Getting a shot that is good for the camera and good for drawing is like virtually impossible for me. Okay, I want to try one of the darker colors. So let's try this purple for the outlining of the butterfly. Now I actually want to go outside the lines a little bit here. As you can see, using the belly of the brush makes the line a little bit thicker. Pretty, very pretty. And then, okay, so let's just see if that blends at all. Oh, so it turns a little bit of a pinky color. I like that. More of a fuchsia. So I definitely would say you still see the line. It's hard to blend out that line, but it's very, very pretty still. I like the colors. Get a little bit more water in there. All right, so there's that. Now let's try, I want to just see if I were to put some of this and do it just a little bit streakier, what would happen? Plus that's a little bit wet already. Ooh, yeah, I like that. So I have to say that watercolor markers are definitely a lot different than working with regular watercolors, and they're definitely going to take some getting used to. But as with anything, once you start and learn how they perform and how to use them, you'll find with practice you'll get better at it. Okay, so maybe blending with the marker would help. So I'm just going to kind of outline these so they can get that darker shade in there. So what I might do now is try to add a little bit of blue in here. So the blending is a little bit harder with these than with regular watercolors. I don't see that it definitely stains the paper very quickly, and so it's hard to get harsh lines out. But I do think that it's turning out fairly pretty. Just gonna try to define these lines a little bit. We had a little bit of bleeding right there, color bleed. That's okay. So then what I like to do with my butterflies, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit before I add any more detail in here. I like to make little antenna. Just like that. And I know that this is not true, or at least that I know of, but I like to make little wispies. I like to call them little wispies. Yeah, I just think it looks cute. Okay, so I have these little fine line drawing pens that I got off Amazon. I will link them below as well. I'm just going to make some little designs now that this is fairly dry. Just make some details. And then I'm thinking I'll go back in with some of these bright colors. Maybe just blend in a little bit more of what I've just done. Okay, so then what I might do is just come in with some regular watercolors and do a little bit of spattering. So that is it. That is my whimsical butterfly using my Chalkola watercolor brush pens. I really enjoyed using these. I definitely think that there is an art to it, a learning curve, and I need to get a little bit better or a lot better with it. But for the first time using them, I really enjoyed it and I thought it turned out well. So I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I will leave the link to the Chalkola watercolor brush pens down in the description box below so you can head on over there and check them out for yourself. But as always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!